tried to go with power instead of placing the ball. He chose to go with power, but in the end, he was disappointed, and also everyone that is affiliated with his team, as well as especially the spectators who want to see their team taking charge of this particular encounter, indeed disappointed here. And then Kohli himself was also has also shown a sign of disappointment in himself in trying to making sure that he should have done better with that ball, but indeed he tried to go on with power and then squander that ball, and then it flies over the crossbar and Red Star Football Club getting themselves a position of rescue in that, and then they will see which of the sides here will be going home with the trophy. But the first real chance to the goal falls to Bakari Kohli rather, for the Sporting General Football Academy side, who squandered that opportunity, a rare one here for that matter. We'll see which of the sides here will be going home with the trophy. Remains the question here, but both sides will be fighting to lay their hands with the highly coveted trophy in Gunjur here. So they continue to move forward, and they continue to press their opponents, the Academy boys, who are currently taking on against one of the most decorated Gunjur teams. It is the Red Star side, but Red Star, as for now, in the first 10 minutes, finding it very, very difficult to actually manage anything against their opponents here, while their opponents have created at least one or two very good opportunities here that they haven't capitalized on, and then they have failed to utilize any of the chances that have fallen to them into any meaningful goal. And then the game continues. It remains 0-0 between the two in the first 10 minutes of play here. Let's see. Dauda takes that, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper Pereira, who takes his time to making so he directed his boys to position themselves very well before sending a long ball, and then he has now sent a long ball, but continues to fight here. They are now moving forward. Can this be an opportunity for them, or straight into the hands of the netminder Jaju Ansumana for the Academy boys? Now towards the team captain, who plays the ball back. Heads away by the now Sporting General wins the ball again. Then Abbas now taking on against his opponent, but in the end it rolls over the touch for a throw in to the Red Star Football Club. The Jane sends that, beautifully controlled there by Mani. Plays the ball down. Then the game continues here, but it's a foul here to the Sporting General Football Academy after Abbas Kohli was fouled, and then the Red Star boys have been penalized for a foul.
He got it, decide to their first ever league triumph last season, following that penalty start victory over Vida United after regulation time finished. 0-0. This is down the show with the low one there. High there. Clearance there by Red Star. This is Mbalo for Sporting General. Come back with the shot. It's right on away. It's right on away. Goal kick. So Red Star. So far, so good. We play many minutes in the first half. And the score remains 0-0 here at the Yamamini Stadium. The long-awaited ABS-sponsored league final. The mighty Red Star of all people against Sporting General Football Academy.
Again, the one of the most decorated Gunjur and Northern teams here Red Star
The game still stand, failed to produce a winner in the first
still
half. A long one from Domingo, and
finds
it's
it very,
Red
very
Star now
difficult
trying to
to
control the possession in
deal with
the
the
offense half. The number 8 Sana
attacks for
trying to
their
find a way
opponents
to get in the
now.
outside cross into
The
the
area,
yard box,
inside the area,
and
places the ball down. The
of
team
course a
captain
handball
for the Red Star side.
against
The center referee
Banjo, which is
whistle for a
the Red
handball,
Star team's
and then
captain.
Red Star, that is
And
Sana
there
Barrow,
goes the
handles that
stop
ball, and
under that
then
ball
the
again.
center referee whistles for a
Now,
handball. But before
you
then, a
temporarily
player is
stopped
currently on the
running
ground, nursing an injury
for
here.
the
As for
player
now,
from
the
the academic boys and to check on him.
as
So
for now,
get him
the
back
game
on his
is
toes.
at his mercy, and
The game
if
to
he is
continue. So
okay
it's still
to
scoreline is 0
leave
0
the
between the
pitch,
two sides. Yes, of course,
the
we
center
will be
referee
now coming into the main
will,
event, which is Sporting General Academy
of
versus Red
course,
Star.
order for a
The
restart
academic boys these are
of the
the
game.
past year champions, and of course they
Now
want
it
to
still
defend the
remains
titles.
nil-nil
But
between the
it's hard
two.
for the Red Star, and they fail
But
to, go into the knockout.
Sporting General have come very
And then
close
the knockout was
to scoring in the
been
first
won
10
by
minutes, but
Kajabang
the
United.
chance
So
that was
coming
created
into this
was
game is going to be very, very much
eventually squandered.
interesting, as Red Star
We
will
have
also
already
love
played 13 minutes into
to
the first
repeat.
half here, but it
That
still
history of
remains
Red Star. That
nil-nil between the two sides.
Gunjur people knows of Red Star. Clinching trophies. This is their hobby. This is their, something that Red Star love to do. So coming into the other end, which is, the academic boys.
And as for now, he
Playing,
is currently
winning the trophy for the first time, and
receiving
again,
treatment from the
winning
team
the
of
Super
medics
Cup,
that are
coming
currently
into this
present on the
title
ground,
defending Lamindab. I think they would
as
love to
their
defend the title
attention
in order to at
have
least
been
have
called by
more
the center
trophy in
referee
their trophy cabin. So this is going to
to
make this game more
making sure
interesting,
that
as
they attend to
the Nyamina
the
football mini
player that is
park is said
currently
to be
nursing that
well
injury.
jam-packed, but yet
He's still not
details
okay
are
to
arriving, and
leave
we
the
have
pitch.
high dignitaries, which is
Sooner he
the
is
Alikaba
okay,
of the community,
the
his presence here, and
play will
the
resume
Gambia
here
Football Federation under the
at the Gunjur Nyamina football field.
leadership of Lamin Kababayo, the head coach of the national team, is also present here. And then the goalkeeper
And it's
trainer
still
also
nil-nil
Malong is
between the
present
two
here.
sides.
So definitely, Lamin, it is a game to watch here, while we have a lot of media houses covering this game. For those that are
Then
not, here in the country, and those that are far. So definitely,
he's
Lamin, we
he's
are
now
yet to
left the
see
field,
any date.
and then the
Chance that will
center
make the
referee
difference
has
here. But again,
given
back to
the
the ball
directive
to work
for
with.
the
It
restart of
is
the game.
0
Sends a long
between
ball
the two sides here.
in the far
Head
end,
up by number
Sporting
11
General,
of
but
Red Star, Lamine
the Red
Al-Bakri.
Star side continues to defend here, while their opponents
But now
keep
the ball
on
is
moving
out of the correct
forward.
play under
Abbas places the ball to Dauda, but Dauda could not connect to
the far side
that
of
ball,
field.
and then Red Star wins,
We take
or
a
win
foul.
rather. A throw in
One
there,
more
quickly
player,
taken.
Dauda Mane.
Then
Now
the number
throw
17
to
inside the
Ibrahim
area,
Kiba.
turns, sends a long ball, but again,
And this
this
is
time
Lamin
the
Demba. Control
the
ball
team
beautifully on the
captain
far side of field. Ball
beautifully
control
done
again. This
there,
is
but
Red
he's
Star.
been
CJ.
dispossessed. Moving forward now. Red Star now, one touch in the
Now,
attacking
number 10
right
now
up
they're
there.
looking for
Play
the
now
fast
about the
agencies. Number 11
academy
coming
boys.
back one.
The number
And Kimber
13 for the
Clear
academy
is
boys
assisted.
was
You
well
finally
aware,
clear the
and
ball away
then
for inside the
Ensa
area.
clears
And
the
it's
ball
going to be
away
a throw.
for his
Red
side,
Star.
not to concede
Red
that
Star
early
cannot
goal there,
afford
and
to
the Red
lose.
Star again.
They cannot afford
They
to
have now
lose.
taken
To Sporting
the throw
General,
in the far end,
FA,
but another throw
on two
this time
occasions. Remember in the
goes
second
to
final, they lost on
their
penalties,
opponents.
and they cannot afford to lose to them on the same match here at the Nyamina Minister. That's the league final. And remember, it's the home of Red Star, the league,
And now
because they are already out of the knockout competition, which was won by
throw taken
Kajaba
there
United
by
after
Ensa,
losing match
sends a
against
long ball
3-0.
inside the area.
Final here.
Now
This is
moving
Dauda
forward
Mane.
this time.
Double bubble kick
Inside the
out.
area, the number 7 heads the ball down, but a collision against him. The central referee doesn't give anything there. There was a strong collision between the number 7 for Red Star side and the netminder for the academy boys. Foul this time is being awarded here.
Yes,
The
that was a brilliant move.
number 7 is still on the ground. City for Dahaba still on the ground after that strong collision against Ansu Jadu, the netminder for the academy boys. But the center referee wasn't interested in that. Firstly, it was the number 7 who heads the ball, Sirifo Dahaba. Then later on, he receives that collision from the, or should I say, he suffered that collision from the netminder Ansu Jaju, but the center referee was well spotted there, and then he chooses not to give any penalty to the Red Star side. You can still see the team captain for the Red Star, Arfang Job, is still complaining there, and then their technical bench as well. The head coach was also bitterly complaining here to the fourth official, claiming that should have been a penalty, but the center referee and his team of officials, of course, have the final say on the pitch here. And then their say was that it is not a penalty. And then, but we have now seen that after a foul here has been committed by the Sporting General Football Academy on the edge of the 18-yard area. This time, the referee did not hesitate and then awards a free kick to the Red Star Football Club. They will need a specialist from this close range to actually utilize this one for them. So we will see who takes the responsibility here. The captain Alfang is there. Number 2 Karamo Nyasi is also there, and then the number 10 Dauda is also there. Mane. We'll see which of these 3 players here will take the responsibility, or which of these 3 players here will be handed the responsibility to take the throw here, to take that free kick. We have Mane Dauda. We also have Afanjob, the team captain. One of those two. It is Dauda Mane sends, but the goalkeeper was well aware. Ansu Jaju palms that ball firstly and then handles the ball, denying Dauda Mane from scoring here. And then the game continues here. Red Star beautifully done there. Dauda Zizo style, but he goes to the ground and a foul has been awarded to his side. Quickly taken there by the team captain Arfang, but this passes again this time, and then the game continues here. Mane Dauda on the ball now, this time back he is the ball, but his teammate rather, Sana Sise, was caught in an offside position. And then the game will continue here as the Academy boys have now are awarded a free kick in their own area, around the 18-yard area. In this particular game in the Super Cup, before in the Super Cup last season, at the start of this particular season rather, the Academy boys, that is the Sporting General Football Academy, have won against this Red Star side here on from the post-match shootout. And then this time again, they have now met in another final, but this time it is the league final, not the Super Cup. It is currently 0-0 between the two, but we have seen them coming very close here. The Sporting General Football Academy side to score to opening scoring here through Bakari Koli, who squandered that ball and then hits the ball so well, and then the ball flies over the crossbar. That was the best opportunity that we have seen so far in this game here. And then as the game still continues here, the other team are finding it difficult to create an equally very clear goal scoring opportunity into this particular game. Now It's on a counter-attacking football here now. Red Star sends the ball inside the area, but the ball, the defender for the Sporting General side was well aware, and then clears the ball for his side, Sheikh Omar Njai. But in the process, now it is currently
Absolutely, substitution will be
it is
observed
currently
if the central referee come into the notice, of course. Yes, the number 17 is in for the academic boys, while the number 12 has been withdrawn after sustaining an injury. We pray for speedy recovery from that said injury. A free kick to Red Star at the far side of the field, at the far right hand side of the field, and two players behind, that is Arafan Job, the team captain, and a left foot player. We said to take the free kick for them,
and
into the
sends in a long ball inside the area. Red Star, powerful shot, but this time again another. It flies over the crossbar, and it remains 0-0 between the two sides here.
Back to your question, I think they need to be very much careful. The distance that they allow between them, if they are attacking their opponent, I think that distance they need to close the gaps. Otherwise, it might be a threat to them. It might be dangerous to them. This is Sporting General Academy now into the half of the field. Brilliant touches. Candy number 17 keeps it. Yes, of course, the new entrance, left-footed pass, but to no one. Red Star picks it in their own half. This is Arafan Job now. Try to get that ball into the lower space. Ibrahima Jiba finds. This is Demba. Not a very good one, and down in Sana Baro into restaurant. Clearance, a poor play there, and it's going to be a free kick to the academic boys. Aside into the opponent half, that is Abbas Jassi, who was been brought down, Abbas Koli rather, was been brought down at the near side. The score line still remains 0. Demba Chicks team captain crossed into the area, ball being cleared partially, and 2 jumps. Sporting General Academy hit Dauda, well control, but poor clearance. They would recover to their number 3, who play ball back to their goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper, what he want to do, he want to dribble, and another foul against Sana Barrow. That was a little dangerous from the goalkeeper, Lamindawa, the custodian. I don't think such risky needs to be conducted by the goalkeeper, Lamindawa.
I think he needs to be careful with set passes at a very dangerous position. Still 0-0 here. We play many minutes in the first half, and the rest are nil. Sporting General Football Academy.
And it remains 0-0 here between the two. The Sporting General side, who are of course searching for a double on their opponent's Red Star side, while the latter will of course be seeking for a revenge on their academy boys here, who have beaten them in the Super Cup before the commencement of this particular Northern season. So will which of the sides here would rather achieve their aim and ambition of that particular thing? Here still remains the question. Of course, both of them will want to win this game, but of course there is something deeper in this particular game to seek for a revenge, and of course to go for a double against an opponent. Of course, it has to be a final double if the academy boys are to win against this Red Star side. Red Star are of course seeking for a revenge against the academy boys here, who have succeeded in beating them in the Super Cup here after a post-match shootout. Of course, those that are familiar with the leagues in Gunjur will tell you that Red Star are known of clinching trophies from this particular ground. But against this side here, they have faced a difficulty in the Super Cup, and then this time as well in the league final, they are here taking on against one another. Of course, it is the academy boys that have started the game at a very, very high note, while their opponent, the Red Star side, of course, one would say a more experienced team in the Gunjur Nawetan, of course, struggles against their opponents. But as for now, as the game moves forward, we have seen them coming into the game and then getting themselves into the game, pushing forward, and then trying to also create so many good scoring opportunities for themselves here. As for now, it is a throw-in to the Academy boys. Then will be taking a very long throw, and then inside the area it bounces inside it and header, but that was a good hand to the ball by Pereira, who palmed the ball away after that header. Again, this time from the
just go into the net, but instead that was a great goalkeeping
from Kohli again this time.
Goalkeeper who is playing as the second division or the second
Stand to be corrected there,
Gunjur United,
but that was another very close opportunity for the Academy boys.
I don't know why he just
they have come close twice in this game. Firstly, it was on a one-on-one situation between Domingo Pereira and the
two cards, which is the red and then the yellow card. So I think
the star striker Bakary Kohli for the Sporting General side, and at this time as well Domingo was well aware, and then he palmed the ball away. Who that was rather heading into the net, but again, or should I say, for the first time here, see this side from conceding a goal here. That comes very, very close in this contest. We have already played 28 minutes into this contest, and it still remains 0-0 between the two. But of course, we have seen glimpses of goal scoring opportunities, of course, from both ends. The Sporting General side had theirs, and then of course the Red Star Football Club also had theirs in the first 28 minutes. But both sides did not capitalize on the scoring opportunities that they have created, especially the one-on-one situation that we have seen from the Sporting General Football Academy side that was squandered. And then again, we have recently seen Domingo Pereira, their netminder, saving them from conceding the goal here. Before then, we have also seen the Red Star side, who were contesting against the decision of the center referee, claiming for a penalty, but the center referee and his team were never interested in giving that for a foul. But again, we have also seen them coming very close after coming very close with a free kick here from Dauda Mane, of course a player that also plays for the Gunjur second division team. Inside the area again, this time again another shot, but this time before then it was already, a whistle has already been blown for a foul against the Academy boys. The center referee has given that for a goal kick, sorry, a free kick. And then Domingo Pereira sends along one towards Mane, who Mane leave the ball for his number 3, and now the team captain places the ball in the far end. Could that be a goal for them? And now an open goal for the number 7, who tapped the ball home. Sirifo Dahaba, who initially collided with the goalkeeper, and then now he has now succeeded in getting himself an open goal, and then open post rather, and then tap the ball easily for his side now, to take the lead into this particular contest.
Absolutely.
In the 32nd minute, we have now seen Red Star
Long goal here. Lamin Dabo. That was a great
taking the lead here through 3-4 Dahaba,
if the
who tapped the ball home, giving the lead to the Red Star side.
Lamin Dabo finding the back of the net.
The academy boys were the forced to get themselves an open on a 1-on-1 situation, but this time an open goal for the Red Stars Dahaba, who has been assisted there after a run of play there, a very brilliant counter-attacking football there. But the setup to that goal comes from the team captain, Job, who sets his number 11, Sana Sisse, in the far end. And then this time again, another chance for Barrow, but before the shot, it was already an offside. And then the game remains 1-0 in favor of the Red Star side. Of course, the residents of Gunjur will tell you that this is a team that enjoys winning trophies season after season. It's time as well. Can they go home with the league trophy here? Of course, they are the team that is currently on the verge of celebrating that, because they are currently leading here by a lone goal 2-0 after 3-4 Dahaba put them forward. Initially, Dahaba claims a foul. Another chance here, but this time again comes very close for 3-4 again. This time Dahaba, but it went side netting. It goes side netting, and then it remains 1-0 in their favor, the Red Star side. But as for now, the central defender Shekmar Njai is currently on the ground, or he's okay to continue. He doesn't want to waste any more time in the game, knowing that whichever time is wasted here wouldn't go in their favor. So this is why he tries by all means to making sure he stays fit and then continues not to delay the game. Moving forward now, this time
defend that ball well. This is Alaji Keba now. Throw, foul slow. We play 34 minutes. 34 minutes.
And then player goes to the ground for the
free kick. After Downaso, it's been fouled. At the far side of the field. We are yet to see the best of Downaso here. Plaka.
The Sporting General side. It was Dauda, and currently we have already played 35 minutes in the fourth half. Perhaps you are going to see another 5 minutes here to be played before the regulation time ends, and whichever time to be added on here by the officials of the game. Currently, let's see, it is going to be executed by Dauda, so of course the star player sends a long ball this time again straight into the hands of Gunjur player. He's never been troubled by that. We have seen another similar of such shots coming from Dauda, and then surging forward this time again. The number 11 Sana Sisse, who allows the ball to roll over the touch for a throw into his side, Red Star Football Club. Throw in to be executed by himself. Now the captain turns, crosses the ball, but no one was there to connect. And now the team captain for the Sporting General side, try to move forward now. Red Star moving forward now. Dahaba, the goal scorer, who tries to connect to his number 3, but he was caught in an offside position. Dudu Jane was caught in an offside position, and then the game still continues here. Moving forward, the Sporting General side. Football club football academy rather, who benefits a throw in now. Moving forward, but another throw this time against the
one of their midfield maestro, who is now playing for Gunjur United in the second tier of Gambian football.
A throw in.
Remember, we are
rather to be executed here by the number 12 Malang City. As you may have heard, amongst the dignitaries that we have here is the head coach of the senior Scorpions of the Gambia, Jonathan McKinstry. Of course, amongst his responsibilities is to also watch the local leagues, which of course the Northern is not an exception to that, or he has seen Northern as an inclusive area of his responsibility. So this is why he has made it up, and then trying to make it so that he witnesses this crucial final for the Gunjur Sports Committee. Of course, the two best sides for the
Resta still leading. Sporting General by a goal to the score. Harmonious with the throw. This is Lamindo Jigs. Applying ball. Just the ball down, looking for Abascoli on the other side of the field. Abascoli.
Now inside the area, but cleared away by Cisse Sana to prevent Dauda from getting onto that ball rather. Still moving forward. There's still 1-0 in favor of the Red Star boys. Well, currently here we are going to see 2 minutes of additional time here before the final whistle will be blown here. 2 minutes for Sporting General to get themselves a parity here, and 2 minutes for their opponents, the Red Star Football Club, to stay onto this lead here. That is their fight for the day. The fight is to score a goal and restore a parity here before the final whistle will be blown for the halftime. And then another task here is to try to maintain the scoreline or add up an advantage before the final whistle will be blown to end the first half here. Now inside the center circle, the Red Star side keeps moving forward while their opponents will now defend or are now defending against them. The Academy boys, the team captain Demba, beautifully thrown there, places the ball, but they have been dispossessed now. Moving forward, the Red Star side, they have been dispossessed again inside the center circle, places the ball. That is a long ball towards Dauda So, and he catches that ball. Yes, he does. Backhills the ball, but Red Star takes the advantage and then clears their line inside the area, but heads away this time again for the Sporting General Football Academy side, and the Red Star continues to fight here, and then the strong fight continues between the two as their mission here towards the end of this particular half is to at least making sure to score a goal here and restore parity, or while the opponents, that is the Red Star side, will need to stay onto this lead, or that is if they are not able to add up their advantage before the final whistle for the first half will be blown. And then this time again, squandered another opportunity. It is Bakari Koli again, who came very close in the first 10 minutes of the game on a one-on-one situation with the goalkeeper. Squandered that ball, flies over the crossbar again. This time again, another opportunity falls to him, and this time as well squandered that ball and then splashing it over the crossbar. This time it is Abbas Koli instead of Bakari Koli. We beg your pardon. Squandered that ball again this time, and then the game remains 1-0 in favor of the Red Star side. Anytime from now, the center referee will blow the whistle, and then that is the final whistle for the first half. We are also going to take a 15 minutes break. We'll be back after the 15 minutes.
You are all welcome. Nal bismillah. Kana kamabe. Ada yang final ko papa mi alongo. Wala beke ngalena. Gunjur la akal kampai. Mipale gunjur sade kono. Jamaka ko mani nyame na football field. Wajani wodro peskan ba kulo do manditro. Ise mol kontare ki sanganya do manding. Wajani be murun dalya kaida ki alla kol wala nyadi le. Ado mi bitala nyadi. Ala mi dabo.
Well, thank you very much, Blacka. Welcome to the Gamma Stadium. We are about to witness the kickoff to be taken by Isamuel Jata, the wife of Brigham international player, Bakari Jata, who is currently playing for Bundesliga side, Hamburg SV. It's all of your life here at the Gamma Stadium. Beautifully entertaining here by Gunjur Scotland. As we will mention, in 2025, 2026, APS sponsor Gunjur North semi-final. Nigeria star of all people looking us with Sporting Club Football Academy. Arresta Linia by a goal to the sport by for Daraba. Yeah, the former president of Gunjur Sports Committee. They're more into the car. Welcome to the Gamma Stadium. Don't forget it. The head coach of the Gambia senior national team, Jonathan Makeslu, and Coach Martina, Alaji Maro. Welcome to the Gamma Stadium for this great final. The kickoff to be taken by Isamuel Jata, the wife of Bakari Jata of Hamburg FC in the German Bundesliga. Baru wafale nyamindo bipura be mandaraja ino APS Gunjur League final team miyalo ngawa Resa FC tema ade Sporting Club Football Academy da Resa FC wale kondanya krim nasional Sporting Club Football Festival Sribo Daba atara kado dundi Resa kadna pemerintah sebelum kono barka fale ko kiko bimakato damfula wala miss Aisyah Boja Jata Jemia Aisyah Boja Jata kami akan dafla Bagari Jata ala musuh wala akan dafla kickoff mafana pepe na dono be binti alam ke wasile ganja start ball bolle ba di entertainment olaja bay wa fa na tep ko afale nyame ministere mo jo farne mo bota karo be la banko kanjam kana nyimadera Kila TV babo dikane Gunjur Online TV Dux TV ane para LSTV 1 para babo dikane mengena APS sponsor Gunjur ni final team abulani jattene abulani do bina ki fo babo kanjam Mialo ko ready cross ke fana ko Gunjur ready cross ko Okay, Manay Connection. Thank you very much, Manay Connection, for your wonderful donation. They donated 2 set of jerseys to the finalists. Manay Connection, thank you for your brilliant work. Thank you for your donation. As you can see, the jerseys of both clubs were donated by Manay Connection. And the leadership of CEO Manay Malalo beto droke kai biya ko ye dole sodi timon lo ni magre kasi di ade kuto ni tendi ko malan correction ke to dunia jare wala okay kita promotion is preparing for him. So we come to tomorrow at Daraba Lake. So the only place to be is Daraba Lake. Daraba Lake madala malo jeba diala atu batarani ko me yalo ko ofa diala baba gele dala malo wonderful display there by Scott with traditional music. Yeah. Don't forget tomorrow is still good to have full life at the Dalaba Lounge, where Antu will be staged. Antu, the Gambian finest artist, Antu. Yes. Yes, and in the Vetunan Club, they have the Bimbo Badman, you know, Bimbo Badman of that club there. That is the Vetunan Club. There will be top session there tonight. Yeah, it's all part of quality celebration in Gunjur, Gunjur. So don't forget tonight at the Vetunan Club, a big jump session. Where the players are coming out from the dressing room. Your man. As you can see, sporting your players are out on the pitch. Yes, sporting your players are out for the second half. They pick up the first moments away. I think after the bit of it by his Isabocha, the wife of Bankari Chacha, who play for KFC in the German Bundesliga, the Salami Jata. So Isa is preparing to take the free kick here. The players are out on the pitch. As you can see, Sporting Club players are out. And rest players are coming on from their bench. And as you can see them warming up. Yeah, welcome. Action is set to resume very soon in the second half. What we are about to witness, the kickoff to be taken by Aisha Bojang, the wife of the Gambian international player, Bakari Chata, who is currently playing his day with German Bundesliga side, Hamburg SV. Here, any moment from now, Kaspajo. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of GSC, we want to recognize the presence of some dignitaries here. The life of Isa Bojang, Malayan Slow, Barista Lamin J. Dabo C, Monchar Malan Jasi, head coach of Gambia Scorpion team, Alhaji Marong, concerned sport lovers and others. Talib. We also want to recognize the presence of Alcaro of Gunjur and a representative, somebody who is representing the chief of Thomas House. We also recognize the presence of Khalifa. We also recognize the presence of Alhaji Marong, who is also in the midst. Time going forward, I also want to thank some sponsors, the like of Mr. Yusufa from Comoros. He is the one behind the sponsors of Best Player Award. These are the people that we always want to work with, and anytime we call on them, they answer to our call. The late Mure Jabang Golden Boot is also sponsored by Fase Diboja. He's not in the base player, but his support for Gunjur sports is always timely and fundamental. Sadi Ubaro Best Goal Award. Alright, quickly, we want to call on you who will be present here right now. We want them to come inside and participate in the lineup. Please, you guys know that you are part of the lineup. Happy to have you inside here. Aisa Boja and her team. Malayan Slow. Malayan Slow is somebody who always helps us. The beautiful jersey you saw today here is sponsored by him. So thanks Malayan. Barista Lamin Chedabo is also here. We want to have him inside the perimeter to take part in the lineup. Dabo C, a veteran sportman, is also invited to take part in the lineup. Monchar Kiba, the councilor, can also come in. The head coach of the national team is in our midst today. We want to welcome him to also to take part in the lineup. Concerned sport lovers can also dedicate 2 members to come here. Concerned sport lovers, their service is always seen and recognized. Alaji Maram, the goalkeeper trainer for Gambia, national team is also here. We mentioned his name earlier on. He is also invited in the perimeter here to take part in the lineup. As I said, concerned sport lovers always show up when it's time for laborers job, tedious job for that matter. Financial muscle, they always help us. So we always recognize their effort, time and time on. Carl Dembo Ture, the former president, is also here. He is also invited to take part in the lineup. Carl is somebody who loves sport and he always hails his effort, giving us backstopping too. The Alcalde of Gunjur is also here. We call on him also to be present here in the video. Dembo Ture, representing the Alcalde, the chief of Kombosau, is also invited to take part in the lineup. These are a few dignitaries that to come inside right now to participate in the lineup. After the sponsors of the awards that we are going to present very soon, the awards will be presented at an award night that PSC is going to conduct very soon. Once again, the Ajare Peace Player Award is sponsored by Mr. Yusufa Ture from Commodore. Made for the German Golden Boot, sponsored by Maseni Boja. Sari Umaro's Best Goalkeeper Award, sponsored by Alhaji Maron. Alhaji Maron is with us today. As I said earlier, he is the trainer of our goalkeepers, the national team of the Gambia. Late Bekai Bojan Best Coach Award is also being sponsored by Abdurrahman Bojan. Late Seou Jones Chata Best Defender Award is also sponsored by Mr. Abdusar. Late Suleiman Sambu Man of the Match Award is also sponsored by Buba Bada Bojan, the father of our able president, Mr. Lamin Bojan. Man of the Match Award was also sponsored by Obochari Kiba. It was presented here during the knockout final, but these awards are also going to be given once again at an award night, which is going to be sponsored by KSC. Another award that is sponsored is late Bakari Bojan, most dedicated sport committee member, sponsored by Fabura Madabu. Late Bakari Bojan, most dedicated sport committee member, is sponsored by Fabura Madabu. Mamuna Bojan, most disciplined team award goes to Mamuna Bojan. Mamuna Bojan, seems like this Bojan Munak are dominating everything here. Thanks to them. Top 4 most entertaining disciplined fans club, sponsored by Pura Jaga and Mr. Talatu. best goalkeeper, best
nde fo
referee
fere din Gunjur way sambi be mun kan nan ne fere din fo Gunjur malam fo
These are former
e be la briga fo by this time mun to be sera
either in cost and in price
ah barin kana nan
for award. So we want to once again
e be se kan red na wala
for the timeless and continuous support. Well, thank you very much, Lamit Elojaja, the Secretary General of Gunjur Sports Committee, for that wonderful comments on the awards of this year's Gunjur Nawata. Welcome back to the Element Stadium. We are about to witness the kickoff from the Impact Yes national anthem of the Republic of the Gambia. Are you all ready for the national anthem of the Republic of the Gambia? For the Gambia ever through. The national anthem by the
so ede be steering brigama ya kodi ngo febe steering brigama ya semina dombe ko la semina ha non man dere moto ko na folo way admira no man dere infindi de wala
Yemba Kamara, African child, a member of Costa Sport Lovers, and the head coach of the FC, Ismail Hassan, former player, former veteran, and only the is here. That is Dembo Pure representing the chief here. So thank you, Malano, for powering this big final. Malano, since the first day, yeah, the kickoff is about to take place. And Sabajan is going to take the kickoff. The live over. Handball. Player that is back everywhere. The kickoff is done. Isa is a daughter to Brazil for Belgium fixer, former manager of Argentina FC. The final, ladies, is incredible. Isa both and thank you, Malan Connection, for sponsoring this league final. You can see these two beautiful judges are being sponsored by Malan Connection. You know, they are brand new classes that have been driven to the sports committee by Mr. Malan. I said thanks for coming, and Mr. Jassy has already been showing up any time we write to him. We acknowledge Abu Salah, member of Operation Friendly Animal Football Field Sports Committee. Abu Salah, thank you for setting the trend. You and the Sports Committee under the leadership of Mr. Madam Bojan, Atabu Angelo Majo, Technical Director, Gunjur United. Mr. Bojan, former player of Gunjur and a sport motivator. Mr. Noah Toro, former sports committee member, thanks for coming. And Mr. Omar.
Welcome back to the APS sponsored league final for the Gunjur Sports Committee. Currently it is still 1-0. The only goal that we have seen in the first half from of course Dahaba, that still stands as the separator for these two sides in the entire first half. And now that the second half has just commenced here at the Gunjur Nyamina Mini Stadium, the tax for both sides of course are having different direction in this particular game. The trailing team, that are of course the Sporting General Football Academy, must score in this final 40 minutes here in the second half rather, for them to continue dreaming of clinching this particular trophy, while their opponents for this particular day, the Red Star Football Academy, can stay onto this particular lead here and then still go on to celebrate this trophy in their neighborhood. So that remains the job for either of the sides here. But as for now, the early corner here goes to the Stars. A sensational one inside the area, but a header away. This time a goal kick to the Academy boys, as it's been directed by the center referee of the day. The goalkeeper Ansu Jaju places the ball down. Ensa Sisse clears his line, and now it is the Sporting General now. Dauda moving forward, surging forward here, but cleared away. Has been dispossessed, and then the player goes to the ground. Sisse, nothing has been awarded by the center referee. Then a foul has been awarded here against the Sporting General FA for a foul on Sisse. The first center for the Red Star side, and currently a player for the Red Star side is currently nursing an injury on the pitch here. The center referee has called on the attention of the team of medics that are currently present here to attend to that particular player. Then the game continues here. Red Star FC sends along one inside the area, head away by the Arfang tries to send a long ball inside the 18-yard area, but it flies over the crossbar. Sends a long one here now. Then the game continues here. They are trying to defend against their opponents here. As you can see, they have now win a throw-in. The academy boys in the far end sends a long ball, but a header away by the Red Star boys, and then continues moving here. Now the Red Star side, Barrow sends a long one, but his shot has been intercepted here, and then ball is inside the area now. Sana is there. Sana jumps now towards the goal scorer, and this time again another collision here against the goalkeeper, but nothing has been awarded here again, this time by the goalkeeper for the second time. It was the first one come in the first half, where you have seen Dahaba, the goal scorer, having collision with the center referee, the netminder, and Supaji. Nothing has been awarded in the first half, and again nothing is again been awarded here by the center referee, who allows the play to continue. Now moving forward, his side, Dauda beautifully disposes that ball. Dauda moving forward for his side, goes to the ground, foul, says the center referee against Scully for a foul on Dauda Mane. Abbas has been penalized, Scully, for a foul on Dauda Mane. And Dauda is still on the ground. And another Dahaba is also on the ground, but Dahaba is okay to continue 3-4. And both players are okay to continue. They are both back on their feet as the center referee allows the game to proceed here. Moving forward, and now Sana Sise moving forward, tries to do passes. Maga, yes, he does well, beautifully connects to Afang, but Afang's touch was too heavy, and none of his players was there to collect that ball, and Ansu Jaju places the ball down, sends a short ball to his defender in the far hand, who tries to clear, but the ball travels over the touchline, and it's a throw into the Red Star Football Club, who are of course leading in this particular game by Sirfo Dahaba's lone goal to lead. Places the ball down beautifully, Dauda so, and then the academy boys again have been dispossessed now. Dauda again, this time collects the ball, tries to dribble past his marker. Sana dispossesses him. Sana still moving forward. Now Sana goes to the ground, nothing, sees the center roughly, and there is a strong chase there. Dauda wins the ball back again. This time he's been dispossessed again by the same player, Sana Sisi, and then this time the defenders for the Sporting General FA tries to send a long ball, but this time again, and then that was a great shot. That would have been a very, very beautiful goal. A great vision from the number 8 for the Red Star boys. And Sanabaro, who tries to send a long ball now. Dauda Mane moving forward. Dauda still. The passes marker inside the area. That was a timely tackle there by Karamba Jabang for the Sporting General Football Academy, and then in the process the Red Star boys have won a corner.
We play 7 minutes, coming to 8 minutes now. The second half, and the score still remain 1-0 to Red Star. 1-0
It's
to
mean
Leicester.
as of now 1-0 to Red Star, and then
Corner comes in.
as they prepare to execute that corner, the center referee has given a green light now.
It's the head coach of the Gambia senior national team. He's part of the spectators here.
Send the long ball inside the area, but a header away. And then this 3-4, the goal scorer tries to power that ball, but Sporting General defend very well. And then Dauda so moving forward this time now. But that was a great defending there by Nyasi, who goes to the ground, tries to clear his line. Then the game continues here. Goes to the ground, the team captain Arfang. Foul on Arfang has been awarded here. Arfang Job, the team captain for the Red Star side, who has been very instrumental for his side since the start of the game. Very energetic captain for his side, of course. And now Red Star are given an opportunity now. Sends a long ball towards the running player, but the ball still now it travels over. Now it flies over the crossbar, and then a goal kick is being awarded by the match officials, and Sujaju will execute that for his side. The netminder tries to send a long ball inside the center circle, heads away, and at this time moving forward, heads the ball down. Now turns beautifully. The academy boys tries to connect their player, but Dauda tries to cheese, and Nyasi cleared again, and Dauda heads, but again Red Star.
Six 447 is the number W. 6447 1 W. BKL.
Yeah, GMC Decoloni.
Sends a long ball.
447Y BKL. Amoto Manjede. Muftala Bero in the Mamantaraje. Sommalong Namarise Kukeno. I turn around Ayajube. But Alamoto Yalon did a Mamantaraje. GMC Zafonoko Abedama be filling right now. So please, GMC.
Okay,
And that has been the announcement for a lost car, a Range Rover, and then as you have heard, its registration number has been announced. Now let's see, the Red Star boys keeps moving forward. In this second half here, they have been very, very organized defensively, and then now Bakari Koli crosses the ball, timely across there towards Dauda, but the Mungo player was well aware of Dauda's presence there, and then moves from off his line and then handles the ball well for his side to prevent his side from conceding the goal here. It still remains 1-0 in favor of the Red Star side.
I think the news that comes just being as a
We have already played 12 minutes here in the second half.
Even though a man lorin ka motol be killing kanta bari was na ke mole jaloti andu be dual amari sala moto je tarinke. Yes, again back to the game, which is the basketball commentary. Lamin Dabo, I think Domingo sustained an injury from that.
And then he is currently receiving
from that attack.
a medical attention.
Might be as a result of the way
Here, Domingo Mane,
against the
he had,
player. Well, coming back to
after saving his side,
academic boys, Lamin,
perhaps his landing on the ground was too rough. This is why he needs medical attention to continue taking part in the game. So you can see the
sometimes
center
that
referee
accuracy
is
that they
still
need
there,
in order to connect each
trying
other.
to
More
making
especially
sure
the third part, that is the final
that
part.
he's okay
In opponent half,
before
I think they need
he
all
make
that resting in to be able to
or
at
he
least do the right
continues
passes into that
to
danger
make any decision in
area
the
in
game.
order to be able to at least restore
It
the
remains
opponent. So, but again, we will have a short break where
1-0
the
in favor
secretary will
of
do
the.
some announcement before we continue with the rest of the ball-to-ball commentary.
Once again, we want to recognize our sponsors. KC always look out for sponsors, but anytime you look on people, they always answer to our calls. Their support is always fundamental, but also momental. These are people like Yusufa Ture from
He's
Komodo,
still
sponsored Star Janet Best
receiving the Trinidad the Mango.
Player Award.
As you can
Best
see,
Player Award
the
is sponsored by Mr. Yusufa Ture from Komodo.
Red Star side are taking this
Late
an
Kode
opportunity
Java
in trying to making so that
also sponsored by
they
Mr.
pass on
Fasini
some
Boja.
instructions to one another or
Fasini
trying
is
to
always
share
with us.
ideas
Here,
as to how to approach the game
anytime
back.
you call upon him, he answers to our call.
The
He is
formula
also
that
for the
can help them
football
win
community.
this
So we
particular trophy,
always recognize
as
his
they are on a
service.
course to a revenge against the opponents here who have beaten them
Once
in
again,
the
there
Super
was a
Cup,
miscommunication
of
here.
course, at the start of this season.
No car was missing.
From the
Mudole Lota Mudonyi Nyato. There was no car missing. Okay, back to our sponsors, our donors. Late for the job and Golden Boot is sponsored by Mr. Fasini Boja. As I said, Fasini Boja is always with us here. Whenever we call upon his support, his doors are always open. Sadid Bubojang Best Goalkeepers Award is sponsored by Alaji Marong. Alaji Marong is in our midst today. He came with Mr. McKinstry, the coach of our national team. We hail their presence here. They have given us their time to come to answer to our calls. Late Buba Keita Best Youngest Player is sponsored by Mustafa Job, BAC. Thanks to these donors, once again. Late Bekai Boyam Best Coach Award is also sponsored by Abdurrahman Boja. Late Sehu Jones Jada Best Defender Award sponsored by Abdusar. Mr. Abdusar.
and then Ansu handles that ball
Late Sule Job. Late Suleiman
with
Sabu.
ease,
Sorry.
sends a long ball inside the center circle, heads away,
Flick Award.
and then
Sponsored
they have
by Mr. Buba Bada Bojang.
won the ball again, this time
Father of our
trying
GSC
to
current
connect
president.
so
Buba was
but too much
also
power on the
one
ball, and then the ball rolls over the touch for a throw into the Red Star
This fence
Football Club.
was erect.
While the academy boys here
Once again,
continues
thanks to these
to
people,
chase their dream,
their service.
firstly to get themselves to a leveler here,
Also in our midst today,
then in trying to
during
making
this
so
stage,
that
we moved to this Nyamina Mini Stadium.
they eventually go on
Once
to
again,
win
Carl and his team,
this
we will say,
trophy.
we see you and
But
we
it
recognize
is
your
of
service.
course going to be a very difficult and a job for them to
Man of the match
accomplish.
award for the knockout,
Already we have seen a very tense affair on the pitch here, as
Honorable Councillor,
the
who always stood by us,
serial winners of this
advised us
particular trophy
and tell us
have taken the lead here in the fourth half here, and then through Dahaba City 4, and then the game still remains with that score line. Can his goal stand to dictate the winner for this particular trophy here? Still remains the question here, but nonetheless the fight still remains very hard between the two, as both sides are trying to make it so that they deliver their best in the regulation time. Of course, the only thing that can give you or that can guarantee you a trophy from this particular ground.
Top 4 most entertaining
Sends a long ball.
fans club.
This time has
Out of
Bakari having the final touch of the ball. But Domingo wouldn't be in a haste to handle that, and then
now it
he
has
has
20,
eventually
25
handled that, and then he
Yes,
will
he
soon
has
clear the ball.
5 most disciplined
Domingo
and entertaining
sends
fans club.
a long ball, and this time
The
handles
awards are not going to be
the
presented
ball
today,
with
as I
ease.
said earlier. They will be
Again,
given in an award night that will be decided very
sends a
soon
long
by
ball,
DSC.
moving the ball down. This
The
time,
best panel, the best referees panel,
as we have seen now, the
sponsored by Mr. Yusuf Ature. Mr. Yusuf Ature and others
job for the Red Star side, I believe they are doing their job very well, because defensively they are very, very organized. A well organized defensive setup, especially in this second half. But their opponents
In our midst, we have
are also not relenting,
the wife of Bakari
as they know that
is with us today. She's the one who took the line kick off. Aisha Boja.
not doing what is required from them in this game
Mr. Malayan
can harm them.
once
And
again,
then soon we are going to see
and
a
support.
substitution here.
Mr. Malayan
The
is the one who presents to us
number 5
Gunjur.
has been substituted. Abdullah Mbalo has been substituted, and then he's been replaced by Usman Jabang.
On that note, Mr. Malayan thank you.
Even though
You will
some
always
fans,
look forward to
some spectators here, especially those that are
you. And we believe and know
aligned or
your
affiliated
door will always be open
with
for us.
the Academy boys, are whistling against the decision of the center referee, sorry, the decision of their technical coaches to substitute that particular player. But nonetheless, the game still remains 1-0 in their favor.
Thank you very much. We also
In against them rather, the Academy boys. Currently, it is 1-0 in favor of Red Star side, who are of course still leading here by a lone goal to 0.
Yes, corner to Sporting General. They are winning by a goal to nil. Corner to be taken by Dorosu. Sapo they call him, number 10.
They have won a corner now. But also one of their star players sends the low one inside the area, but the ball
Just
have already
went out of field of play for a goal kick. Very disappointing.
went out of
Dahuda
play,
I mean, he has not been
and then the center referee has given
for the day.
a goal kick to
He is that quality player that can
the
out things any
leaders. Domingo sends a long ball inside the area, sends
And of Mount
That's the ball.
I know many
And then
Gambians
this
who
time,
are going to watch that game. Maybe
it
we will
remains-
motivate Senegal not to return the trophy. We will make it a Senegambia thing. So let's see how is that going. McKinstry will deliver my message to Senegal.
And then
the trophy will never go back. Let it stay
heads
in
the ball
Senegal.
down.
So this
This
is
time the team captain
here they come going forward.
moving forward, chases the number 9, Bakari. But another goal kick this time.
LSTV is
The
live.
tempo of the
LSTV,
game
thanks for coming.
currently
Gunjur online live.
is
Zila TV live. Books Media live. And Smiling Coast TV are also recording the
very
video
tough, as we have
for
earlier seen in the
a
first
later
half.
publication.
But this time,
So quickly taking back them and go for it. Senzalo one Senja ahead for a defensive mission to play his line.
currently they are
Throw into
trying to dictate the pace of the game. Red Star, as you can see,
getting
they are now
goals
sending more
for the
long balls
100,000.
in the
Substitution,
towards the
Chambe
area
to come
of their
on, the younger brother of Animpuru Chambe, one of the youngest players here in this Norwegian. Very young lad. Make his debut this
and at this time moving forward. Dauda coming forward this time. Let's see what they will be able to do. But he's been guard of the ball. And now Sporting General will move forward this time. Dahaba in the fire and the goal scorer. Now keeps the ball, plays the ball back, sends a long ball inside the area, and now let's see he tries to strike, but the Sporting General side defended very well. And then this time Abbas Kohli is moving forward. This time Abbas dribble past his marker and then tries to connect, and then player goes to ground. Nothing. Abbas now regains possession. Abbas towards the 18-yard area. Now against two players, sends a long ball, and then this time a foul is being awarded against the Sporting General Football Academy. Their opponents rather will benefit a free kick.
Yes, he has been here with us, and Abdul Latif, we're going to invite you to give us that, very beautiful commentary for a while. So, Abdul Latif, welcome back to Nyamina football field. The same ground, but different development. And that's our
Sends a long ball.
welcome back.
This time
Thank you very much, Mr. Ahmad Peter. Glad to get you guys here once again. After missing you people for almost 2 years ago, almost 2 years, I went to Dubai in 2024, sometimes in May. I left Gambia May on the 8th, then I arrived in Dubai the next day.
and then the play continues now through Dauda now, who sends a long ball inside the area towards Bakari, but it was headed away, and then it was well defended by the Red Star side, and then they keep moving here. What can they do for this with this counter attacking football here? And now moving forward this time, they will still need to clear their line, and then trying to move forward in the far end, but beautifully defended there by the Sporting General Football Academy. And then the player will try to make him so he's okay before the game continues. And then the game will continue and sends a long ball now. This time the team captain places the ball and then moving the ball forward now. Cleared away. And now it is Dahaba, the goal scorer, who is chasing the ball there. Ansu clears his line. Now moving forward. Then the center referee is trying to speak to the players to maintain decorum in the game, and then moving forward this time player goes to the ground, and now Sporting General FA moving forward to Abbas now, who sends a long ball headed away by Nyasi, and now Abbas again this time, number 12 now sends a long ball, but no one is there. They have defended again this time. Again Sporting General Football Academy trying to knock all doors to making sure that they get themselves to a level before the final whistle is gone. The goalkeeper has been knocked on the head, and then the game is currently, that was a strong collision between the player for the Academy boys and then Domingo player. Domingo is still on the ground here, still nursing another injury here. The center referee is there trying to make it so both players are okay before he gives that green light for the continuation of the game here.
Do their utmost best so that they can come back to their feet
Currently, they are not in injuries here, and shortly the center referee, I believe, will dictate us to when the game starts or resumes rather. But it's currently still 1-0 in favor of the
Great goalkeeper for them, fantastic goalkeeping as well. Until that aerial ball from the right hand side to the left hand side.
Red Star side.
Catch that ball comfortably, and he landed on the ground poorly. He sustained
They have taken the lead through
the wall.
Dahaba,
Alhamdulillah, he also
of course, City 4,
now waiting.
who tapped the ball home.
Central referee, look at his clock again. Trying to wait for a play on. This is the league now.
We are now in the we have played 28 minutes already in the second half. Moving for almost half an hour played in the game in the second half rather, and then they are still leading here. Moving forward, the team captain tries to connect. Someone headed away, and then this time it is
Karang ala moto ko NGO baloranya do amario sakata ay bondanya desa se funtino nyami NGO o fra sakata ay bo ala moto nya desa se funtino nyami
sends a long ball this time, and then moving forward, looking the ball here and there. Then they are moving forward this time now. The academy boys sends a long ball inside the area, chested the ball down. Bakari, but this time it was again well defended here by the Red Star side. Then moving forward, another throw has been executed here. Sends a long ball inside the area. Domingo comes off his line, and then Domingo clears his line. The team captain continues to fight, and now the academy boys moving forward through Bakari now. Bakari tries to control the ball, and then he has done well. Connect Abbas now towards the team captain now, who plays the ball to Dauda. Dribbles, tries to dribble past two player, but he was dispossessed, and then the play resumes here. Sends a long ball inside the area, but a header away comes from the Red Star side. As now moving forward, City 4 1-on-1 with Njai, who tries to move forward now. The number 4, but a foul has been awarded to Sporting General. Now Dauda places the ball now to Bajo. Ibrahima, who connects Abbas. Abbas goes to the ground. Nothing. Stays the center referee, and then the play is allowed to continue here. Then there again, foul has been awarded against Red Star side, and Sporting General Football Academy continues to fight here, so they will be able to get themselves a parity before the final whistle is blown. Sends a long one, but this time that was a poor one from Ansu Jaju, the netminder for the Sporting General side. The throw-in is being awarded to the Red Star side. Moving forward, tries to dribble past his marker, but he's been dispossessed again, and then the academy boys trying to move forward. They are again being dispossessed. The player goes to ground, notices the center referee, and then this time surging forward Bakari, but he's been dispossessed in the process and quickly taken by the team captain Demba, who have taken the throw quickly, but another clearance here.
This is it among the guys with ball.
Player goes to the ground.
Free kick.
And then
The
it is
Sporting Football
a
Academy.
free kick
They
now.
are now into the game.
That's been
As you
awarded
can
to
see, they are
the
creating chances, but they are dead full in front of the goal here at the Gavin Minutes Stadium with less than 20 minutes to go. Just 7 minutes to go. Can they level matter?
sends a long ball inside the area. Player, the goalkeeper, again is on the ground. He will again knows another injury, but this time the number 14 for the Academy boys has been penalized for a foul on Domingo Pereira. Karamba Jabang has been penalized for a foul.
Karamba Jabang brother. Karamba Jabang. And we're still waiting for Illegal now, still on the ground. He's now back to his feet again, and himself kick deep inside their own half. They benefit the free kick.
He is back on his feet this time. He doesn't need the intervention of the medical team here, and he's been ordered to send the ball. He launches a long ball forward, but defended by the Academy boys. Restack kept moving forward, and then this time that was a good ball. Can that be the second goal this time for the Red Star side? Still defended very well, and then this time the game still remains 1-0 in favor of the Red Star side. They have squandered this opportunity here, and then this time the flag was up for an offside against Abbas.
And then number 10, of course, dribbled past two players very wide. Unfortunately, the number 7 was caught on offside. He was there alone, and picking the captain of Red Stars now. Inside their own half, their goalkeeper, the Linga will take. He looked very comfortable tonight. He put on their number 16 jersey for them. Great play for them in all. The power that ball, long and high ball. Ball being just there beautifully. Ball being desperate. Made away, not for so long. Their heads not a good one. Strongly challenged there by Red Stars, and the two players collide together, but it's a push and kicking to the captain of Sporting General near the center circle. Inside their own half, they find their number 12. They cross the halfway line. Finds them having this time. Offside, he plays it there from the right, finds their captain, trying to find his way.
Now the struggle continues here now. Dauda tried to dribble past his marker, but he was dispossessed in the process, and then the game continues here, and then a throw into the to the Academy boys. Low one has been taken, and inside the area a header away for and then Daura sends a long ball inside the area now, but initially it was offside before it was given.
Himself will take, he'll knocks it forward this time, calling for the head now. The Blues were there, they tried to defend their heads, not a good one, they get it back. And he wins a free kick inside their own half. Himself will take. This is their number 3 now. He launched the ball forward, not a good one this time. Red Stars ball allows to place. Their best number 9 head, not a good one. Poor clearance from Red Stars again. Presence of heading. Sporting wins their ball. Supertone their nice. He locks it
Central on ball this time. They will clear their line again and then continue here on it. Move forward. They beautifully done there now. Can they capitalize on this one here? Almost in the dead end of this half here. And then the goalkeeper struggles, but in the end he was. He will benefit a free kick.
And Sporting General, they become restless now. You can see frustration on their face, Mr. Blackett. They really frustrated despite the fact that he's searching a lot of opportunities. But unfortunately for them, they cannot find the back of the net. He's still searching for the goal. Goalkeeper knocks it over to the frame. Not a good clearance. 3-4 case, easy time for goalkeeper.
Moving forward, and this time it remains, still remains 1-0.
We're going to appeal to everyone, the general public. Let nobody climb over the perimeter, please. Let nobody climb over the perimeter. If the final whistle, please stay where you are. Don't climb over our perimeter, please. Mario available. I'll go and ask the perimeter, please. The game over the over the building. Please, I'll go and sell the perimeter. I'll go and get some gold. Ila perimeter betinya ila bahama betinya. So Algana today. Yes. I think Diga Sukuda for Bela game ala rodu apa our president. Diga president was going to get it is not terla for the So Alva, thank you very much. Yes, free kick to Sporting General. 5 additional minutes has been served. Candonia save, ladies and gentlemen. Red Star, 5 minutes between them and a famous victory. History one for that matter.
Central ball inside the area, can that be a goal for them? But again this time, already we have exhausted 40 minutes into this particular game. And then
has all the time it takes to drop the ball here.
it is 5 minutes of additional time into this game, and still remains.
This is the Harbour 3-4. The smallest player on the pitch, lost possession. And throw into Sporting General. They are running out of time. Every minute counts, every second counts for Sporting General. But indeed counts as an important minute and seconds. And Sujati, will collect that ball. Running out of time. Quickly taking. Connect Ensa. The former under 20 defender. Ensa trying to connect Sahin Jai. Jai Seh. Here comes Jai. Central 1. To gamble for everything. Yes, Bobby head by Red Star. This is Monkey from the footballing family of Barokunda. Now the first supper comes inside. Trying to solely grab that ball. He's been fouled and free kick to Sporting General. Monkey will be booked for that regular on Daudaso. Red Star fans streaming.
Daudaso is currently on the ground. One of the most reliable players for the
coming on here.
Academy boys, and I certainly we are going to see a double substitution here coming from the leaders of the game. Of course, the side they will be introducing two fresh legs.
On the bench, the Harbour 3-4 hoping for his long goal to be the decider here. If that is the case, 3-4 will be the man of the match. Because he's the only goal that keeps these two. Arafat Joe Babel is going to make his way out. One of the best players during our schooling days, Arafat Joe Babel.
free kick to Sporting General. Every game counts, and every bit of every second counts here. Elsa set mid the ball here, and this is about scoring. The flag just neutralized that attack. So far so good. We have nothing more than 3 minutes to play here. I will hand over the mic to Original Al. But to tell you that,
and then it remains 1-0 in favor of the
thank you very much. We are into the closing stage of this encounter here at the Gabriel Stadium.
Red Star side.
Just on the verge of clinching the league title for the first time
Can they,
in 3 years. Here we are now. This is SRC.
can they eventually maintain the scoreline? And then we want to celebrate this particular trophy. That still remains the challenge here, but soon, if they are able to stay onto this lead here, of course, they will be celebrating.
As I said earlier, race on the badge of cricket, the league title. Here in the Stadium, they won Booker Trophy last season, and this time around, they are on the verge of lifting the league trophy. This is Buma Jame trying to capitalize from the SRC. Jaba looking for the new entrance. The first side of the field, this could get chaos.
Can this be the final chance for them? Sends a long ball inside the area, but a header, defensive, well defended here at this time, and then they continue to defend here, the Red Star side, while their opponent continues to fight, trying to making sure that they get themselves to a leveler here. But it still remains Still remains 1-0 here. Can this be one of the last chances here? We have exhausted the 5 minutes of additional time, and that is the final whistle here from the center referee. And it's a revenge for Red Star, but this time it is the league trophy for them. Remember, before this final, they were beaten by this same opponent in the Super Cup, but this time they have made a revenge on them, and then it is Red Star 1, and then the Academy Boys of Sporting General nil, and it is all over here. Now Red Star will soon be crowned as champions of the APS-sponsored Gunjur Sports Committee's league
Canada. We are on our Germany Stadium. Pajola Kajago, Stadium Imala Kandrakane, Emuling Camel 2025, 2026. Ahele Alonigaga. With the Momo Dado, Kapoleko, Gunjur Germany Stadium. The Google side, Moresta, they are the champions of this year, Gunjur United League. Kamre Sporting Club, FA Mude Kandanya Kilan in front, 3-4 the Havana Tundi. Hello.
Again, take part in the award. Once again, I support the wife of Bakari Jata. Immediate inside the defense here. Any moment from now, to take part in the award and medal. And I will also be required inside to take part. Barista Lani Piedamo. Orchestry, the head coach of the national team, Alhaji Maro, because I'm going to go once again. The former president of PSC, Demo Carl Fuet, Alcalo of the Global also invited to take part in the also taking part in our and
beautiful pictures as the new champions of Gunjur season 2025-2026. Yes, because yes, as you can see, yes. Ramin Major. Young man special thanks to Nebo Khaji from LSTV 1. Yeah, man. As you can see, the young trophy with beautiful medals. Yeah, man. Khaji, thank you for witnessing this final here. One special greetings for Gunjur Red Cross and Gunjur Scoreboard for entertaining the crowd with music. We are about to witness presentation of awards for deserving participants and players here after the conclusion of the final meeting register on the Sporting General Football Academy. As you can see, Gunjur League Champions 2025-2026 season. As Gunjur Sports Committee executive members are preparing for the awarding ceremony here at the Gambia Stadium. It's fantastic. Mr. Jada.
Hello once again. The giant trophy will be presented by Aisa Puja and the wife of Bakari Jata of Muhammad. Man of the Match Award presented by Matu, the wife of Dave Sule Sambu. Matu, anywhere you are, please prepare for this event. The runners of the award will be presented by Makestri, great coach of Gambia national team. Mr. Makestri, please get set and award the runners and wipe their team.
Of course, there will be awards want to be presented by the head coach of the Gambia. The rest of award will be presented by the head coach of the Gambia senior national team, Jonathan Makesri, whose Scorpions are preparing to take on the Talents of Senegal in an international friendly game on March 31st at the Estad Ablawala at 7 p.m. Jonathan Makesri, welcome to the Gambia Stadium. You are expected to present the Rose of Award for Sporting General Football Academy, who lost the Leicester by a goal to nil in the final. The goal scored by Leicester Sirifota in the first half. Adibole, Oma Bole Gemindo, Lirosia Tade Tomola, Lirosia Tade Tomola, Badua Mida Asuli Kalele, Tempo Koma, Algana Nafa, Algana Sudia, Tampiro de Becron Nadami. It's fantastic atmosphere here at the Gambia Mini Stadium. We are about to witness presentation of awards to deserving players and individuals. As you can see, match officials will also receive their awards and medals. Preparation for the award ceremony is an idea, as you can see. For
And Atu Dule will award the Man of the Match award. Hassan Kotlova.
As you can see, the kilometers parade in front of the players. Aisha Beata, Tata, driver from the international player. Bakari Tata, now is going to fire stage. Rota, come on, put us next side. How big is it? The market officials are about to receive the ambulance. Yes, people at the harbor, Augusta. It's the man of the match. People at the harbor. Augusta. It's the man of the match. It's the man. Why we present that man? Want to do the soccer. Right, let's play by the soccer. There is the rest of the players. I'm going to come for the players. See you for now at the Allen Contra. Let's go to the players. committee. The time to be real. The Supernatant back in 2016. It was in history. Yes, Mr. Latif, welcome.
아무도 서로 몇 번 안
I thank you very much, Latif Templewater. As you can see, before the harbor, many beautiful beaches. With the man of the night, before the harbor. Before the harbor is the beaches. With this award, the man of the night award. After scoring, the only goal for Leicester. With the American tribe.